Phishing protection. I am currently living in the world of phishing. So I spend time in Australia, and I have a different cell phone company in Australia, and they got breached. And my email address has been pushed out there into the public. And on a daily basis, I get an email telling me I have an invoice and I need to verify this invoice. I know I don't have an invoice, but from people in the industry or people working, you see something pop up to say I have an invoice, you automatically want to click on that invoice. There's a couple of things you need to do when you're thinking about phishing email. One, verify where this email is coming from. And it is very clear when you look at an email, if an email is coming from, let's say, phil123@yahoo.com, you know most of your clients will not have an email called phil123@yahoo.com. And you will realize that some of the attachments that they'll put in the phishing exercise to try and get into your system will have strange characters at the end. So it'll be like an ST-HTML or something along those lines. And you want to be aware that these emails will come in. They could be either generic. So phishing will be a generic, just a spatter of, hey, so-and-so, you have an email coming in for, do you want to be part of our mailing list, hypothetically speaking? And you'll click on that link and join the mailing list. A more precise version is spear phishing, when looks like an email from somebody you know. All the details are there correct, and it's very focused and targeted towards you, and you need to go in there and verify that this is actually a true email. A lot of people get fooled by this, and it happens. It's unfortunate, but it's critical that you pay attention to the emails that you come, especially when they're random emails from people you don't know, or you're not expecting an email from this individual. What happens is once you enable or enact on that email, for example, says, hey, your account's about to close, can you go in and log in with your account and verify everything is correct? Once you log in, they'll spoof the screen. So once you click the link, they'll send you to a very similar looking screen from, let's say, Microsoft. You log in, put in all your information, and now they have your information to do what they want to do with your Microsoft account. There's areas you can check also on an email. Check for grammatical errors, spelling mistakes, and also spend time to really review the email. Microsoft does provide phishing. Basically, you can catch phishing emails. It can be configured in M365 inside Exchange. We can also offer phishing through protection through Barracuda. So Barracuda can put Barracuda in line, verify your email, and identify phishing. And some organizations will have it set up that if you look into, let's say, the right-hand corner of your Outlook screen, you'll see a button that says phishing, and you can click on that, and it'll trap the email, and then the system will be able to identify that you're getting many phishing emails. One thing that other organizations do as well is training for phishing. And it's important that you train people on phishing to make sure they understand how to identify these emails, and then also what to do when they receive the email, and then see if you can almost get a behavior set in place for users. So other organizations have done phishing tests where they'll send out an email that's generated internally, and it's a phishing email to see if individuals will click on this email. And then if they do, it's just, you put them into another training exercise, but they get into the habit of identifying, let me look at this email completely, versus just having complete faith in every email is not malicious.